Hello everyone, welcome to Ascension Lounge. Taurus, this week I'll be doing a lunar eclipse full blood moon in Taurus reading for you. So as you can see from the cards here, basically what happens during this eclipse is the sun will shine its light onto the earth, and the earth's atmosphere then will affect the moon, which will turn blood red, and this is all happening in Taurus with the Hierophant here. Okay, so it is a full moon. It's a time of letting go and release. So when this alignment happens, you're going to have a perfect portal in which you can release things into for your stability. The whole theme is stability, but it's releasing. And blood moon, that's quite hectic. But anyway, I've done Pisces because they're moon energy, and now I'm doing you Taurus because you're the Hierophant. So this moon is happening in your sign, and it's quite a major one. Okay, let's get you one card from Work Your Light, just to give me an overall theme for you. Card for Taurus, please. It says, underneath said, trust your path. And this one says, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. Cool. All right. Excuse me. Okay, so we're going to start with the sun energy. So what is the sun bringing into your life? The sun activates this whole event for you. It's going to shed light on something, possibly how you can improve on it, maybe something you need to let go of, something you need to transform. The light is coming from the central sun, it's coming from the infinite creator. It is positive energy, and even if it does expose something toxic in your life, it is for your highest good, and it's gonna be affected by stability. So it's to do with your stability and your emotions with the moon. Let's have a look. All right, so what is the sun bringing in for Taurus this week on the eclipse? Wow. Like unconditional overflowing cup of love. All right, so your guides are acknowledging, you've got the star underneath here. So you've got the sun, the moon, and the stars now. I know these were supposed to be here before, but anyway, still nice, completes it. What you are getting from above is unconditional love. You may have gone through a period of time where you felt like you were walking alone, or you might have had someone with you, but you were both on the outs then. You could have taken the cold, hard route to something. Whatever it was, it required great strength. But you're also getting strength now. If what is coming your way is that you're going to have to take a hard, cold route on something because you believe in it, then what you're getting from above is unconditional love and strength through this journey. But it could also be that you're healing from some kind of abandonment, some kind of period of, being fragile, being cold, being worried, being injured possibly. So that's great. Unconditional love coming in on the sun. Okay, so how is this going to affect you, or is affecting you this week on a physical level in your world, on the earth? How has Taurus been affected by, wow, hopefully in a good way with this Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay, so it's affecting you. It's actually giving you some fighting spirit here. Fighting spirit, I mean, this card can be good and bad, but next to this card like this, it's almost like standing up for your rights, because it's almost like you've been stuck somewhere where your rights have been neglected. Like you could be working somewhere, other people in this office, and you just felt like you were part of the team, or you've been taken advantage of, or you had to do the hard stuff, you know, that kind of thing. So it's something that you've really been stuck in. There's strength coming for this situation and love, and it's going to help you to actually stand up for yourself and actually maybe put a few people in their place, but the burdens are going to be put down. I think as soon as you start like standing up for yourself, these burdens will be put down at that house and you will come unstuck. But right now in the physical world, it is what's been brought out for you to release is the stuckness. You're getting strength to and love to assist you in this, but this is what's going to happen through this portal now. That's what you have to release, the stuckness, this burden, and it's going to help. Look, this card could also be that somebody wants to win at all costs and is burdening you. I mean, it's like then you'd be like, then the energy is like you're totally trapped in a terrible situation. Either way, it has to go. Can't stay stuck there, because we're going to find out now how it affects you on an emotional level. It kind of like drowns your visions, your hopes and, you know, your dreams. Whatever's burdening you here, it's a situation where you feel like you're not important, like you have to do the horrible stuff. You don't have a choice really, you feel stuck, maybe somebody like takes it out on you. Emotionally, it keeps you up at night, you feel very anxious, and there's some anger involved here. Could be a Gemini involved. We have a Leo. That's it for here. You almost, and also with this Gemini energy, you might feel like somebody's like hot and cold as well, like they blow hot and cold. Either way, something is stressing you out, keeping you up at night, and you have dreams. You want to be a star. But this card being here also tells me that there's hope for the situation. You may have to say something though. That might be the release that's needed. You got to think of what has to complete here. Being stuck in energy that's a burden to you makes you pissed off, or gets you into fights with people. This has to be released. And maybe the only way to release it is to actually say something. There's a lot of things unsaid above this person's head while they're trying to sleep. Because you have star energy in you. This is also Aquarius energy. But it's about being reborn in a authentic way and actually shining your light, you know, and touching everything. So yeah, you do have the ability to shine here, but something's keeping you stuck. The good news is there's a tremendous amount of love, and if there's a Leo involved, that love is related to them. So you may have you and Leo, or somebody who's got that kind of personality, somebody who's able to dig deep and find strength, you know. The two of you could have been out in the cold for a while, but you're getting prana of pure love here. You're getting prana of deep strength. So this burden is going to be released. It's just a matter of saying something. It is. I mean, these are swords. Saying something will actually just lift that off you. You know, she's got no burdens on her anymore. Okay, so how will this affect your stability, Taurus? And what are you already doing? Okay, so Your stability will be positively affected if you actually approach somebody in a true blue way. Both of these cards are very true blue. This is somebody who's gone through drama and, basically leaves the hero. He's like, I did the right thing through this whole thing. This is a very tricky card, but it also can say that you want to run away. So, you're good at commitment, Taurus. This is your card, and we're in that energy right now. So, my advice to you in this situation is, and it looks like it's with a partner of some kind, is take the prana love, the love from above, the strength, and pour that into this relationship. Don't run away from things that are said. Don't keep things that you want to say to yourself. You need to have this conversation with somebody because it's keeping you up at night, and it's keeping your shine. It's keeping you in the dark. You're not able to shine. Well, you do shine in the dark, but maybe only if you release something that's covering that, So you are very burdened. This burden needs to go. You need to get your fighting spirit back, but you also need to approach in love. Definitely you have things to say, or things have been said behind your back possibly, but the right approach to getting through this and completing this cycle of burden is a true blue cup of love. And when you have a cup of love, what's in there is from your heart as well. So treat somebody the same way you treat yourself, and vice versa. Don't try and please somebody. Like, love yourself first and then offer that love that you have to another person in understanding. Just don't run away, because you have intuition and you have the ability to move forward in power with this card. This is a very intuitive card. This is a very powerful being. So, in order to stabilize the situation, use love, put it in the cup, don't run away, and trust your intuition. Okay, Taurus, let me get you some cards of advice. Three cards of advice for Taurus, please. Okay, it's about a partnership, obviously. And with the Lovers card here, you have a choice. You can behave like in a childish way on like only a certain amount of information, or you can look for more information and be mature. So those are your choices. I really would advise you to have a conversation with somebody that if you need to, and just go forward in love. Try and release anger into this portal, or things that just are not really, the truth of what's happening. You have a choice. It's all up to you. You're supported by a great amount of love and strength here, and we're in your energy. So those are two major things for you. Just to finish it off, I'm going to give you a Wisdom of the Oracle card. Please can I have a Wisdom of the Oracle card for Taurus? And let's not forget that you're already doing it here. So stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. There's a possibility that you've stagnated with thinking, that thinking has become a burden for you in this situation. And the best thing that you can do to release this, to close down the cycle, is to say something, but just say it in love. That's all. And you already do that in a lot of ways, so it shouldn't be hard for you. Okay, Wisdom of the Oracle for Taurus. Community, number 8. 8 is the number of self-knowledge. Know thyself. If you can see on this card, there's 2 giraffes here, and this one's bending down to touch noses with the little one. So it's kind of like, humble yourself, You know yourself. Doesn't mean that you below anyone. It's like coming together, community. It's interactions with other people, So I think you really do need to speak to someone, or maybe even a few people, But yeah, there are 2 giraffes on this card, and they seem very willing to connect. Don't forget the 8 is also a symbol of infinity and magical symbol. So it's energy that flows. So don't let something that's been unsaid get you stuck. Like, open that energy, release through the portal. I think the release is you need to release this blockage of not speaking, and go forward in love. I think it's going to work out great for you. You shall level up in definitely in your connection realm, put it that way, you know. Community, I think it'll be good for you. Okay, Taurus, that's your lunar eclipse reading. I hope it's a wonderful one for you. Okay, Taurus, have a fantastic week.